We treated the Pro League this year as if it was a tournament the entire time. We struggled last year in the Pro League, and we wanted to make sure this year we took every single Pro League match super seriously. And I think that was our biggest saving grace here. You know, we got that first seed, we got it by. We had veto control the entire weekend except for the second best of 5, and then that's the one we ended up winning because we were prepared enough. And so I honestly think if it wasn't for us in the Pro League and how we played, we wouldn't have won this event.
By the way,
go get the camera off, man. Yeah, Momo's behind you, though.
Abezy's trash. Listen, you know I've just carried Burns in the 2v2 Astro. I see this eUnited shirt over here, beautiful. I will take Burns. I will take payment of this t-shirt for the carry. I didn't really carry it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie on camera. It was a team effort, but we smoked him.
Appreciate it, bro.
Smoked! Listen, you point this camera at me one more time.
Coming into this event, I felt really confident. At the pre-land, we didn't play up to our full potential, I feel like. we were kind of like, I wouldn't say it was trying, but like putting in enough effort. And when it came to like at the pre-land, and we just weren't playing well as a team. But thankfully, when we got here, we pulled it all together and just started playing more as a team and communicating better. Going to the rec match, I was obviously super confident just because this year we have yet to lose to them. Like, we've literally beat them every time we played them and pretty much like literally blow them out almost every time.
Look how nervous Shane looks. Do I look nervous? What about Shane? Dude, he gets really bad, like, anxiety. Yeah, it's because the team sucks.
Towards the hard point, a little bit of help, but is this enough? The War Machine comes out and is immediately sanctioned upon by Abezy, who finds 3. And can he keep this run going with the final 10 seconds for eUnited now for the win?
We don't even need to use the streak! We don't even need to fucking use the streak, baby! Let's go! eUnited!
Is armed, 35 seconds left. Ruthless aggression coming through from Reciprocity, but we have eUnited in sound positions to get the kills. Brilliant shots from Clay. 3v2, 3v1, 2v1. Numbers, Ross, it's over. With the lightning strikes there, he's possibly able to catch these players, but it is going to soften nothing up. And Dylan through the smoke, the fire and the flames.
Oh my!
Clay's the last player left standing as Dylan finds 2. Clay, he's fighting tooth and nail. This is it. He's going to call in the streak. The lightning strike can get it done for him as he fights Dylan, but Dylan, he's too bloody strong. He's an animal.
No one's on it. No one can get it. The lightning strike comes through.
He's done it.
Fucking go! Let's fucking go!
What a Abezy pushing forward with audacity. He's got his teammates with him. He's cooking a grenade, and that 3-life lead may help with Dylan. Red like a book hit by Abezy. Oh, these are kills where Clayster and Prestinni are getting involved. They're pushing up the map, and oh my goodness.
Yeah.
For you guys at home, Miles has just basically thrown a virtual towel into the ring here because this looks like it's over. This is over.
Oh God, this is absolutely... what is it with control in Miami? It's so fast, it's over! Have mercy! Sanctuary found for Reciprocity, but for how long? There it is. There's going to be pounding away, battering down the doors.
That's fucking game, baby! That's a fucking 3-0!
Good game, bro. Good game, bro. Good game, bro.
You're like, fuck it. Let me get 25.
Dude, you keep that shit up, bro. We're winning. Seriously. That was amazing. Those last 2 maps, or even all 3 maps, were fucking amazing. That was amazing. Good job.
Back to vibing, bro. Back to vibing.
I think this event we did have something to prove a little bit just because of how we performed last event. Last event we just kind of fell apart because we switched roles, we did everything weird, and then we just reverted back for this event, practiced, and you know, it showed.
That is the start we needed. Finally started strong. We prepared for every team like it was Optic per se. We knew that, you know, we had Reciprocity first, then we had Gen G second.
We definitely looked into what Gen G kind of did, like watched a few VODs on them, but they honestly just match up really well against us because their map set is pretty much the same map set that we have. Like our best maps are their best maps.
And so it literally comes down to like who has better teamwork and who is getting those clutch 2 pieces on the rotation and stuff like that. So we prepared pretty heavy for them. I'm not saying it's any more or any less than any other team, but we knew that winning that winner's semis was really important. We wanted to make sure we got the grand finals through the winner's bracket.
Let's go. Cash money, baby. Cash money.
his way forward. Heavy covering fire comes down by the wall just to suppress him, but he manages to slip the net and he gets another shot at this one. He finds two. That's very sneaky, Prestinni. How many more can he get?
Trying to find some more. Will he need any more? That's the question, though. Finds one more. We'll have to wait and see for that one, though. Nagafed still with the line in Abezy. Opens up the account with a slam. The War Machine has been put to use, but the flight jacket comes through. Slam nullified, and eUnited suddenly start to turn the tables.
Oh, Abezy with the anti-air there to close out Havoc before he can even get the slam through. Nagafen finds two with his lightning strike, and here we go. We have a hard point in the hands of eUnited. Locks it down. Major Mania gets the kills, and it's looking good for Gen G. 10 seconds for the win.
5 seconds is all they need. They've got the War Machine, they've got 2 sets of streaks. Envoys positive by 10. Across the board, Gen G. Simp presumes he's pushed forward, but he hasn't. Could be caught off guard by... Oh! Said leave it all on the table. Simp's done his job. Prestinni does his too. Major Maniac will fall. Any much needed round there for eUnited.
The shots are there. Havoc's going to check the bomb. He's going to keep moving 15 seconds. Again, Abezy just got to keep running Abezy. No worries. He's got to keep moving. He gets the kill. Abezy.
They're in a favorable position right now with 40 seconds. 3 hits. Wait. My goodness, Havoc. The shot punch does not connect. Nagafen finds one, and now in a 1v2 will go down. eUnited might have just pulled the wool over Gen G's eyes for now. The first tick will come in. Arcitys, Abezy, Simp. Combined for 4, and the second tick almost guaranteed here.
Say goodbye to B and hello to A as we make our way forward. Arcitys. That was a gruesome doom. That was a tidy 2. And here we go. Progress at A already. First pick done. The bodies are on point. Nobody does it like eUnited. He's got streaks now for Arcitys. He hasn't died yet. He's at 6-0. Where did round 1 go? eUnited! And this could be a solid push for eUnited. Prestinni with a big win. Arcitys with another. And Simp makes it a 3. This is dangerous stuff from eUnited!
Oh my goodness!
11-9. Now they're on your point.
He's gonna fire down there. The flight jacket may be out. Can they get it in? The answer is no.
Clay's in a position now to maybe pick up 2 on the flank. 1, 2. Slides in at absolutely nothing as eUnited hold the line. They hold the line. The contests are there, but they hold the line. 45 points away now from streaks as Abezy. And oh boy, this is it for the series. No one wants to make that lower bracket run. Prestinni holds the front door. The window gets cracked wide open. Here comes Gen G. You got to do it now. There's a final few moments. If you take care of these players on point, they do. It's going to be 5 seconds for the win. And eUnited, they're still holding on what they can. Prestinni, the hero play from behind. He's got the Purifier Simps on the point. And just like that, friends, it is 3-1 to
After London, I was really focused on strengthening our map pool to give us positioning over 100 Thieves because they were the top team at the time, and we completely dismissed every other team. And Gen G came in and punched us in the mouth, so it was a wake-up call for me saying, oh, I need to do better on getting them prepared for every single team instead of just the best team.
Let's go, baby! Going into Sunday, we knew we had FaZe in the winners finals, first spot in the grand finals. And FaZe is a team we've kind of historically struggled against as an org. You know, Zuma being on the team, and even back when, you know, Attach and Replays and Priester were all on that team. It's an org we've struggled against. We made sure last night we all watched on our own their VODs from the day before and gathered whatever information we needed. Then we had a team breakfast on Sunday morning and kind of went over all those things and be like, hey, I noticed they do this, hey, I noticed they do that, and we're able to go into the match super prepared.
Damn, man, what's good? Game time.
I gotta bring the energy there. You know what I'm saying? Let's put this here. Let's put them on a structured map. Yeah? We'll pick red.
Exactly how I knew it was going to go down.
I hate when people say that shit.
Like everyone knows exactly how it's going to go.
Wait, there. That little fucking nerd over there, just like, he's been looking up all our shit. He's trying to counter us, and I'm gonna counter his counter because I'm fucking way smarter than his dumb ass. And they're gonna get fucking pounded.
Coming to this event, I definitely think that FaZe could be a threat just because of how They played against us at the pre-LAN. Like, we rarely got to scrim them online. So once we played them at the boot camp, we kind of got a feeling of how they played, and they matched up really well against us, and were pretty much like splitting maps and smoking us on some maps even.
Miami, it is time! Are we ready? I'll take that as a resounding yes. I am ready. Momo is ready. FaZe versus eUnited. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have come to playoffs and gone, I know it's going to be FaZe eUnited in the winners bracket finals. This, friends, is going to be a banger.
Oh, for sure. And again, it's interesting, you know, you have pretty much all even, but eUnited have that slight lead. And with that slight lead, they're a little bit closer to those specialists as well. So keep your eyes on that as we see Clay, Abezy, and Simp with the double.
Abezy from behind, and Arcitys now with a Tempest. A tag. No chain, but he will find him!
They have the Tempest, they've got the War Machine, they've got the Lightning Strike coming in as well, but what's going to go down? Arcitys! The time is going to eUnited, 4 seconds is all they need.
They gotta go!
Going down!
They gotta go!
247!
Great awareness. Teammates gets dropped. That's a big shot. That's a nice kill. It's a 2v1 right now. Oh boy! It's a 1v1. Can he find something absolutely outstanding here? Going for the hunt. It is going to be 0-0. Now picks up the bomb. It's a one-on-one with Simp. And Simp! Oh boy! 1v3! Simp is my dad!
He's going to recognize the flank. He's going to be calling. Oh my god! That's going to be another. Don't do it to him, Simp. Do not. Simp does find a double Lightning Strike used. Will this be around? They don't utilize it. Simp with the stripe again. 10-0.
And this nade from Abezy could actually ruin it. Kaboom! 5-on-2.
Abezy's pushing forward, but the Fuse is coming through, and eUnited, they take the search and destroy in round 11 without losing a man. Deep breath. Time is ticking. FaZe are not wanting to poke out. They know who's left, and they're making him push. The contest comes in, the bait, the switch, the zero. Doesn't stay alive there, but with the life lead, FaZe start to push, and FaZe start to fall. eUnited now down to 9v9.
Prestinni, he doesn't manage to find anything. A 2-on-3, 10 seconds left. eUnited, you have to contest. Simp finds one. He's making his way in, and sadly a teammate there could do it for him. Arcitys, he goes down!
We're way better than these guys. They are getting fucking fucked. They are actually getting gunned. Yo, good comms, high energy. Let's have some fucking fun, all right? Let's go, Preston.
Abezy now trying to get these players off of that top position again from gun. A great angle to catch the players on the hard point. Abezy, steep shooting. Ay. What? These war machines are very dangerous. Team kills, multi-kills. Shot punches galore. Miami, you're the best.
Yeah, that could change football in the window.
It's a sandwich being made there in food. Clay, whoa!
241 and counting. A FaZe clan even close enough to jump in. Finds 4, warms himself, warms his teammates. Cell goes down, sliding in. eUnited just 2 points away. FaZe clan are out.
Next, you are headed to the grand finals. What will your opponent have to do to take you down?
They're just going to have to play better than us. We're playing like our top game right now. It's going to be hard.
Sounds like a tall order. Thank you so much. This has been your PlayStation Instant Reaction. Over to Katie at the desk.
I think in the match, the first map when we won by like 3 points was gigantic for us. I'm not even sure who it was on our team, but when they held down the last hill, just 2 of them for the last like 5 seconds, it was a very big momentum shift. And then to go into the S&D, Simp 1v3'd in the first round with a pistol, and no matter how much experience you have, no matter how much of a veteran you are, getting 1v3'd in the first round after losing by 3 points is demoralizing. So once we won that round and won the S&D, I think we all knew we kind of had it in the bag. The control got a little sloppy, but then we ended up closing out with a really solid 4th hardpoint.
Today definitely felt like the day just because of what we did yesterday. We literally pretty much like went out and we smoked Rec, and then we played a lot better against Gen G than we did at the past 2 times we played them. So it was like a really great feeling, especially since this is our first time also making it to winners finals as a team. That was also like just an amazing feeling.
Let's go, Jacob! Yeah! I found my father!
winning winners finals in COD history means you're probably gonna win the tournament unless you royally fuck up.
So going into the grand finals against Gen G, obviously we don't like to say we have a cushion, but it always is a subconscious thing like, hey, we can kind of give up a series here. And we don't think about it that way. We weren't saying that. We're like, hey, let's win map 1, win that one gunfight off the break, and then win the second one. Like, we were very in the moment. And we played them on the exact same maps that we played them on in the winter semis. And we were like, oh, we're good. And then they came out and punched us in the mouth, and we were just not really prepared for it at all.
Spawn call. Let's fucking go.
Wants to swing in the Hellstorm as well. 5 more points needed for Gen G. It's a team kill from the streak. Nobody close enough to get in, and Gen G, hold on.
Bad start. We got that one, like, we lost that second rotation too. It's like, yo. Oh shit. Yo, you, Tyler or Chris, one of you got to do it. You have to pinch blue. Second hill, yeah. Just play for a pick on the backside, and then once they get a pick, go.
It will be a full replay. They're getting some stuff swapped out on the main stage, and then we'll get back into it. But a game crash was the issue, and I know it's late in the map 1, but you just never know how things are going to play out when you have another body on the map. Who the hell knows? And now the composure of Gen G obviously going to be tested, and eUnited get a second crack at it after the slow start.
Yeah, they absolutely do, but towards the back, they're holding 3 at the front. Abezy and Clayster, they find kills. Gen G gonna spawn all the way out. What a break from eUnited. They're gonna get themselves right back into the game.
One will get shut down. Prestinni, I thought was gonna get to the edge, but Nagafin able to hit the shot. 4 in a row for him, and Gen G 30 seconds away from showing they can do it twice in a row.
But again, Gen G so good on Arsenal hardpoint throughout this weekend.
Gen G with some of the best composure we have ever seen.
All right, payload. You already know what they're thinking. They picked it because they think that they know what we do. Too bad we vamped the motherfucker.
Now 2 versus 2. Stun's gonna come in. Tac Mask keeps him in the fight. They're going for the bomb play, but the slide out from Envoy. He's looking for more in this round. Envoy with 4 in a row.
Envoy and Havoc starting to work their way, but Abezy with the nade, able to find 2. Just gonna go, they're gonna try and catch Simp behind this tractor. Envoy's gonna win the one-on-one.
Clayster down. All hope lies with Prestinni in a 1v3 to secure this map 2. 1 player down. 24 seconds to go. They're both waiting in the corner, and Gen G lock it down. Now 1 map away.
This is 2 things are gonna happen. We're gonna win, or we're gonna fucking lose. So let's go out trying to fucking win. Instead of playing like pussy, sitting back, being little bitches, fuck that. Let's go play to win. Play to win. All right? You got me, Preston? Let's fucking go.
Finds Clayster on that wide flank.
And how annoying of a death is that if you're a player?
Yeah, well, it might not be that annoying because there's 3 dead. Arcitys, he's gonna find 3. They finally get to the point, but Mox with a big one-on-one against the guy who found those 3 kills. But eUnited has a chance now. It's so difficult to get to this B site.
What a challenge that is from Prestinni, and that corpse is terrifying. Abezy is here with the grab slam as well. This should be a round to eUnited.
Well, he's gonna use it, find the first kill, play his life. But yeah, Gen G has to go towards B because they had to stop the clock. Not gonna happen. eUnited up 2-0.
That's what I thought Simp was gonna do on the other side. Oh, Havoc! The grab slam in. 5 down for eUnited as Havoc hits a big one.
This is gonna be a very fast round. They're all on the point. The push is coming from window. Here we go. eUnited trying to get on the point. We're headed to a round 5.
eUnited looking for an opening. I don't even know if they're gonna need the streaks. eUnited can't get past office when Havoc is making plays like that. You have to replay map 1 if you're Gen G. You take that, you go to a map 2, search and destroy. You dominate there. And now we're eUnited. Destroyed you. You go down 0-2, and you bring it back with back-to-back-to-back rounds. That is a 3-0 in our first best of 5. Gen G.
Yeah, chalk it. Chalk that series.
Over and over, and no one is listening.
Give it.
Our point, we keep pushing out both sides, and every single hill
On roto,
stay
right?
one side.
Yeah.
On rotation,
we
yeah.
die on rotation before hill even pops, and I keep saying, play close. Like, we keep dying, we spawn out, and then we lose the hill for 45 seconds, and we break it, get the 15, and it repeats.
He's not wrong about that.
The vibes were slaughtered, and I don't know why, and it was probably just because we weren't playing correctly and people weren't listening to each other, and that's on me. Like, I did a couple bad plays and got everybody a little frustrated. And so after that first best of 5, we kind of all went in the back and we're just like, yo, like, all right, well, we have the cushion. Like, we have one more series. Like, win 3 before we lose 3, and that's how we saw it. And they were able to have veto advantage against us in the second best of 5 because they reset the bracket. So we were, like, ended up playing their best map, Seaside Hardpoint first map.
Yeah, we pretty much just reset and got the vibes flowing again, and then just came out with the fire and just started getting really hype again, and that just changed the momentum.
Map 1 of the second best of 5. Off to the races. The early going good for eUnited as they'll track down 3 kills. 4th drops in the back in the 5th. Final 1 down. Just the opening you need from eUnited is they've got to kick this into a second gear. They've got to dig deep, come up with something if they're going to be champions.
Getting all the information they could ever want.
You called him out before this second best of 5, and now he's 15 and 9.
That is just too little, too late. Now you still have the lightning on Abezy if you want to call it in. Gen G still contesting as much as they can. Simp, though, trying to find a way to stay alive, able to do so. Abezy comes on through. Simp, that's going to do it. eUnited able to
They were super excited about playing Seaside. They're just like, Seaside, Seaside, let's go, like screaming at each other. And we had actually scrimmed them in the back before we played FaZe, and we were using Bryce without a headset, and we were smoking them on that map, beat them by like 100 points. And we just slaughtered them, and we're making really good plays, and we were able to take that momentum from the first map and lead it on into the next 2.
I mean, he's young, but he's experienced already. This is his 3rd final.
That's true, that's true. Prestinni, a little shake and bake. They just need to play the time.
I think they get worried because the hit marker on the bomb, he probably calls it out with the cluster. Arcitys. It comes down to a 50-50. This could work out perfectly. He's gonna spot one, he's gonna spot them both. He didn't finish the kill. Can he find the last one? Can he find it? Prestinni, Arcitys, the twins. Can he get the kill?
He doesn't get the kill! He didn't get the kill, and eUnited take it!
Abezy though, Arcitys, all the songs. Prestinni now trying to deal with the last member. 7 versus 9, they're able to do so. 1 and 9, not the best round for him. We'll see if he can turn it around, because I'll tell you what, his duo in Envoy had a very solid round at 11 and 6. But there's the lightning for Abezy. Can he find the Hellstorm? Able to do so. Here comes the pinch. Prestinni finds 2. They're just going to stack it right now. It's going so fast. Can Gen G contest? I don't think so.
One more round.
We understand that, like, in Call of Duty, reverse sweeps aren't like that unique. You know, they happen a good majority of the time. And we were even up in the first series 2-0 in control, and they came back and won 3-2 to 3-0 us. We're not thinking about, like, we're about to 3-0 them. We're thinking about, how do we win this first round? What do we do off the break? What do we do to counter them? What do we do to get streaks? How do we continue that on?
In the second set, the resilience of this squad in their 3rd grand final of the year. Can they win the opening break?
And I don't think any of us really got excited or had that, you know, we're about to win feeling until they had literally 1 life left and we were up 2-0.
Not gonna do so. Instead, trying to play these outer pipes, trying to stay alive. Abezy and Clayster fly in. There's the 3rd from Simp. I thought that was a great time for the Tempest. Chooses not to invest in it. Now you're down 8 lives.
And then at that point, everybody kind of stopped playing. I'm like, no, like, get the last kid and let us celebrate, you know? Like, even though it's like 10-1.
For eUnited, but what a shot and snap from Arcitys. Now under 30 seconds to go. Gen G in panic mode, down 10 lives.
It was a really good feeling that moment when there was 1 guy left and we're all just like screaming.
This is it from eUnited.
1 life left. It's just Major Maniac. eUnited have done it. eUnited have done it. We've got a new champ. And for the first time in 1,400 days, Clayster will hoist a trophy. And for the first time in their careers, the Tiny Tears are champs.
Clayster, today had marked 1,400 days since your last championship win. How does it feel to break that streak?
I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about getting these two their first win. I'm thinking about winning with the Twins for the first time, winning for United. This means more than anything to me. Thank you, guys.
Words can't even describe how I feel right now, you know? I've been dreaming about this moment for years. I can't explain it.
Anything to add to that?
Pardon? How am I feeling? A mixture of a ton of shit, man. It's unbelievable. It's almost, it is hard to put into words. I mean, it's been so long. There's so much validation in this and so much that went into this. I mean, me and the Twins have been teaming for a long time now. I've been on United for a long time now, and United believed in me and I believed in them, and the teammates believed in me, and we finally did it, man. And now we're just gonna keep it there, planning on winning the next one, and it honestly is like, I can't believe we did it.
It means everything to me, winning the first pro event, just because of you know, how many years I waited to compete. You know, I was 16 when I wanted to, couldn't until I was 18. And then being able to join a professional team my first year, and even doing this and becoming MVP means a lot.
Now to present the Astro MVP to Simp!
When I first joined this team, I knew we could win just because of how talented we are and how passionate everyone is. You know, Alec and Preston, I've known them since Black Ops 3. I knew they wanted to win as badly as I did. Clay, same thing. And Tyler, I've known since like Infinite Warfare. I've known just how good he is and how much he wants to win.
I mean, this is the best feeling I've ever had. I cried for like 30 minutes straight, like legit.
Never thought I was going to cry more than after losing champs last year, but
it managed to happen. This means so much to us because me and Alec have gone through so much, and then we ended up picking up Clay, and the core three of us have gone through even more together. And it just,
the depths of hell.
Yeah, like so many times, roster changes were in the talks, and like we finally got one and got Clay on another championship, and it just means like the world.
It's just an unreal feeling. Like I just couldn't believe it. Like even Chris says, like I almost threw up whenever I stood up and was like standing there with like the trophy. Like I literally was just like, almost in a way, like the way your stomach feels like after that. Like you can't even explain it.
I competed for a long time before retiring and stepping into a coaching role, and I only won once when I was a player, and the first win as a coach was just as good as a feeling of winning my first tournament and getting an MVP. I know what goes into it. I know how many hours you put in. I know Call of Duty life like trumps everything. So it means a lot to see my friends win, my teammates, and you know, eUnited win.
We, as an organization, as a team, have just been through so much since the Twins and Clay have formed. A long time ago, when this roster was introduced, the vibes were great. We had a championship mentality, and we, had 2 years of just being so close and sometimes so far away. And I just can't put together words on like how proud I am of these guys for finally proving that sticking together and getting through all the BS and putting in the time and the patience can be a winning formula for a championship.
This win means more to me than any other win I've ever had. More than champs, more than X Games, more than anything else I've ever had. I wondered if it would ever happen again, and I knew that we had the team and the talent, and we could do it. I knew we could. But for me, man, like this validates my decision to continue playing and to continue putting as much time into the game as I do, and it makes me feel super, super happy and proud of myself that we ended up winning this thing, and after 1,400 days on the dot, we come out here with a playoffs, finals win and $100,000 in each of our pockets, and best record in Pro League, and it's surreal, man. It's honestly very, very, very good feeling.
Bro, 3 years.
Winning with your brother is something different.
Yeah, it really is. Like, especially like twin brother, like the closest person you have in your life. Like after 3 years of not doing it, and then finally being able to, like, you start to lose faith. And then I was losing faith. Like, I was like, we need to like do something about this. Like, we all wanted to scrap the roster. Like, he wanted to completely leave me behind, and that I understand, like, losing's not fun. So like for me to be able to do it and win again with Alec and Clay too, even Clay, like, that's like a brother, like, to us. Like, seriously, like, that's been a trio for like fucking years, and we never won, and people were doubting us and losing faith, and finally did it, and it's like proving everyone wrong is like the best feeling. I don't even care about the money or like any of that, like just proving people wrong and like doing it with my brothers beside me is fucking the best feeling ever.
For Simp and Abezy, man, I mean, I can't say enough about how talented those kids are. Knowing how good Abezy was coming into this game, we picked him up, and just seeing the way he plays and seeing how phenomenal he is and how much of an adult he is, it's insane. Like, same with Simp. When we eventually brought him on, those kids, they're not kids, they're men, they're mature, they understand Call of Duty, they understand what it takes to win, they understand teamwork, constructive criticism. And to play the way they did all weekend long, it's unbelievable to me that these kids at such a young age have so much of their careers ahead of them, and they've already got a finals. Like, they've already won one, and won a big one. And it's like, I wanted to win more for them than for me. Everybody kept talking about this, that, and the other, but to win for those 4 guys, and for Bryce, and for eUnited, and for you guys and the fans, like, Will finally gets to make a good Ascent.
It feels great to know that the fan base and the Call of Duty fans in general just think that I have what it takes to be the MVP of the team.
The crowd was actually insane, like compared, like even London, it was almost just as good, just like it was so loud in there, but thank you to everyone, and yeah.
I can't tell you how many fans have come up to me in the past couple of years and be like, you got this one, like, please, like, we're begging you, you know, like, and almost in a rude manner. They're like, oh, it's not even fun coming out if you don't win. And so it's like, to be able to win for all the fans that have been supporting us through thick and thin, through all the, you know, roster changes, through all the second place finishes or top 6s or top 12s or whatever it is, to still have that kind of fan base supporting us. And we even had some people that have been waiting outside the venue to take pictures with us, you know, a huge group of people. And to have that amount of support for a team like us, I mean, it's unbelievable. We say we do it for ourselves, we say we do it for, you know, eUnited and the team and blah, blah, but in reality, being able to win for the fans who have supported us throughout the years and finally being able to bring home a chip and hoist a trophy, I mean, like, I hope it feels as good for them as it does for me.
Going into champs, we just need to make sure we're scrimming and looking over VODs of other teams and just fixing the small mistakes that we made in this tournament.
We're watching film 3 hours a day, playing scrims right after that. Watching film, probably gonna boot camp early before the event, hopefully.
We're just not gonna get complacent.
We're not getting complacent.
We're not gonna do that. Like, when you win a big tournament, people get complacent. We're not gonna do that. No chance. Like, I'm not gonna let that happen.
I mean, I'm satisfied right now, but tomorrow it's gonna be a whole different day. We didn't win. We have to win the next event still. There's never, like, me personally, I can't be complacent. Just because I know there's always that next event that people are aiming for. Because realistically, no one's caring about the last event, they're caring about the next event. Everyone is.
Thank you so much for supporting us. We can hear you in the crowd. When Simp gets a 6 snipe, we hear the crowd roar. When Abezy gets a sick grab slam, we hear the crowd roar. We feed off it. If you saw us at this weekend, we were feeding off of the energy. And I cannot wait till COD Champs, and I expect to see all of you guys there, and I expect that you guys expect us to win.
Hi, Mom. I love you. We love you with all of our hearts. You too, Dad.
Love you, guys.
Got that vibe, got that vibe, got that vibe, yeah, I ain't petty. Looking fly, yeah, they ain't ready. I can shine, I can shine, I can shine. I'ma do what I'm made to do. I'ma do what I'm made to do. I'm real, better watch me go. I got the voice and I got that flow. For all the girls, gotta let them know. We the ones that run this show. We been around the block, not in it for the rock. I'm in it for my paper. And you ain't gonna make me stop. Got that vibe, got that vibe, yeah, I ain't petty. Looking fly, yeah, they ain't ready. I can shine, I can shine, I can shine. I'ma do what I'm made to do. I'ma do what I'm made to do. I ain't worried about the numbers, I ain't focused on the past. I've been singing from my soul and I've been trying to get you facts. There is only one of me. That's all is all I need.
Let's go!
Fucking go, baby!
Let's go! Let's go! You're welcome.
You're welcome, kid.
I've been waiting.
Come on.